Okay, let's head into 3535 North Colorado. We've got a nice screened in porch here. It's not done like a lot of the ones that I don't care for. This one actually feels like a decent patio to sit in. It's in good condition overall. It's got the original aluminum windows on it. It's definitely a little dirty still out here. They've got some cleanups that they're still working on this one. It just hit the market. So I wanted to get out here quick, but as you can see, we've got a stump in the front yard, we've got some brush, etc. So they're still doing some cleanup around the house on the exterior. Walk into the main room here. It's got new flooring and pretty much just redone completely throughout. Lots of new windows, but yet kept some of, like this front window is the original window on it. Gives a lot of character. Certainly, you know, could use some cleanup on the windows from the paint that's around here. Grab a razor blade for that kind of stuff, but still a pretty decent job, pretty good looking. You can see it right here. This bay window here. These are all new windows here. New paint and flooring. So to the right is the kitchen. Then we've got bedrooms here and then a loft slash bedroom up those stairs that they've converted the attic. So our kitchen here, pretty small for, but typical for a house of this square footage. Space here for a refrigerator. And there's our range included, so no dishwasher, really, or even space for a dishwasher. And then side entrance out to the back, and there is a basement. Bedroom number one over here, the one that's staged. So it's luxury vinyl planking throughout. It feels like it's been done pretty well. You can definitely tell when it's not done well because it kind of squeaks and or, you know, it sounds like almost a sticky. And that doesn't, I don't see that or feel that or hear that as I'm walking through. Good sized room here. Again, windows are redone. You know, there's some stuff that hasn't been redone. You can kind of question, like the threshold, or not the threshold, but the door framing. But overall, I think they've done a pretty good job. Again, nothing high end really, mostly just for looks. Of course, the exchanging of the windows is a really big deal on it as well, especially from those original windows. And then we'll head up here to the upstairs converted attic. Ooh. Steep stairs here. So, I mean, just to be very transparent, the ability to get furniture up here is going to be a challenge for sure. Twin beds, not gonna get a full, you're gonna have to get something that's gonna break down to be able to get up here for sure. As far as ceiling height is concerned, basically the 6 foot level is gonna run parallel to pretty much this rail here, and same thing with the other rail. So the actual true square footage is gonna be significantly smaller. So I don't know if it's really the square footage as listed or not. Depends on what they're doing, on how they listed it. But it's a nice little extra living space up here. Certainly probably would be good for kids. Wouldn't call it a master suite by any stretch of the imagination, but be good for like I said, for kids, playroom, etc. That's up here. So maybe as a rental for a family, that would work out real nice. It is not air conditioned. Well, actually there's vents up here. It's just really warm. The windows are open, so that could be part of the reasoning there as well. All right, we'll head back down. Let's go take a look at the basement real quick before we head outside. Clicked the switches, but I don't get a light going on down here. So let's see what we got. Pretty much just your standard basement down here. There's not any room for living space, so this is going to be storage. Washer and dryer connectors are over there. You've got an updated panel. It's a new water heater, or newish water heater, and same with the furnace. The ductwork that's in here is actually pretty good. It's a little musty smelling down here. Kind of really old and musty down here, which is an interesting thing because of the new paint and sealant that's on here. So we'd want to see exactly what's going on down here, why it still has that wet smell down here. It's pretty strong. All right, we'll take a look outside here. So again, still having some cleanup of the grounds. We've got a lot of brush still here in the back, but decent sized backyard. We've got a 1-car garage. Good amount of brush back here still. So we'll see what the schedule is, what they're planning on doing as far as cleanup of that. Exterior wise, it's in decent condition. Roof looks to be good condition. It's got some decent flashing, or newer flashing up there at the top on the stack. It's a vinyl siding, a wrap. You can see some holes in it down here. So I don't know how new this vinyl siding is. We can certainly find out if you'd like. But for the most part, it's in good condition. We'll take a look around at the front of the house. Again, the roof looks to be good. The only concern I have that I can visually see is this enclosed porch. There's a little bit of waviness there, a little bit of rolling roof, if you will. But otherwise, looks pretty decent. You know, lots of cleanup around here. Definitely needs to be done. So we want to make sure that that's a part of it's either incorporated into the price or it's a part of what they're going to do before closing. Otherwise, you've really got a turnkey property here. Let us know what you think. Thanks.